Hey everybody! Don't know if I'm actually live yet. All right, now it says I'm live. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Mary and Mary's Norwex event. So really super fun that we actually worked out to have two Marys be our hostesses tonight. So that's super fun. We are going to have a little competition between our darling hostesses. And so if you want your hostess to win, I need you to say, give me a hashtag live and tell me which Mary you're here with. Both of our hostesses have the chance to earn an additional prize from me if they have 10 people join us on the live tonight. So that's really fun. First, a little game between our hostesses. While we're getting everybody a chance to jump on, hopefully starting seeing the notifications. Yay, Mary! How are you, my dear? Oh, sorry. That's my alarm to put my kids to bed. That's the go to bed alarm. Uh, so, hi, I'm so glad that you made it. You can tag your friends. They may not get a notification, so if I'm not friends with them, sometimes they don't get a notification that I've gone live. I tried to tag everybody on the welcome post, letting them know I was going to go live. But if you want to start typing in their names, that will help tag them so that they can come in and join you. If you get 10 of them on the live tonight, then you get an extra prize for me. So we are going to get started while I give everybody a chance to jump on. This is my friend, my Sharpie marker. It's really not my friend, and why I do this on my face all the time, I will never know. But I do like to show you how one of my favorite things can take off Sharpie marker. So if you imagine you've been sick. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. It's no fun to be sick. Um, that the body and face cloth can remove even Sharpie marker with just warm water. It can totally take off your waterproof mascara, your lip scents, all the crazy things that we use on our skin. And we don't have to use harmful chemicals to remove them. I absolutely love that I can take care of my skin this way. I actually haven't used soap in over 4 years, guys. I mean, other than my hands, when I wash my hands. But the only part of my skin that has any kind of problems anymore, I used to have really rough patches, like little patches of eczema and stuff on my skin. Those have all cleared up since I've quit using soap. I just use the body cloth. And the only place that I have problems now is on my hands. So I know it's very much attributed to the soap because my hands are the only place on my skin that gets super dry anymore, that cracks, that breaks out in rashes. Just my hands. Nowhere else on my body anymore. So the body and face cloth. This is one of my absolute favorite products. Be on here live. Let me know you're here. Give me a hashtag live, and I'm going to give you a ticket to win one of these. If you have your order in before midnight tonight, I will give you a second ticket to win a body and face cloth. Sorry, I think I got an eyelash. Oh, I did. Got it. So I'm going to give one of these guys away because I absolutely love them. And if you guys are campers, and this time of year, it's so great to be out in nature, right? And you don't have water, you can't take showers, this solves your problem. Get it wet, you can wipe your whole body down. This is all I use in the shower anymore. Don't use body wash or anything. I promise I don't smell. You don't even need shaving cream because you can rub your legs with this and then you can shave, and it actually exfoliates, it lifts your hairs up, you get a beautiful, nice, clean shave without any kind of shaving cream. And no shaving rash or razor burn. Amazing cloth, absolutely amazing. So, got your tickets to be in here. Yes, super smart for camping. We have them in all of our 72-hour kits. Everybody has one of these and a bath towel. And they take up so little space. They basically clean themselves. So you get them wet, rinse them out, let them dry. I'm going to tell you about the science behind that in just a second. But they will purify themselves. So they're not going to harbor bacteria and get nasty and gross. Really good things. And when we go camping, oh my goodness, when we had our trailer, we're trying to pack in 7 people in our trailer, right? And you have this much space for stuff. And we could use 2 bath towels for all 7 of us for the whole week, and they would be fine. They wouldn't smell. Everybody could get dry, even if everybody showered right after each other. Just having 2 towels was totally good. So it was awesome. So Mary, Becky, Adrian, yay, I'm so glad you guys are here. We are going to get started tonight with our Safe Haven 5 set. So this is our top 5 products that can really change the way that you look about cleaning, you think about cleaning, the way that you clean, period. Just make it so much easier, safer, faster, better, and way more cost efficient. So the first thing that comes in our Safe Haven 5 set is the Enviro cloth. This is the E for Everything cloth. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the science about all of our Norwex cloths so that you know. Once you know how one works, you know how they all work. So do you guys know how small a fiber has to be considered a microfiber? pretty small. It's actually take one hair and cut it 6 times. 1/6 the diameter of a human hair is considered a microfiber, okay? That's also the best density to like stick to your skin like mad. Have you ever grabbed a microfiber cloth from like Dollar Tree or Target or something, and you're like, ew, it sticks to my skin, I don't want to use it because it like texture, yuck? We all get that, right? And that's what 1/6 the diameter microfiber does. Norwex is a little bit different. So this cloth is actually 1/200th the diameter of a human hair. This is very dense. It's not going to stick to your skin. It's actually kind of heavy when it's all wet. It's actually pretty heavy. If you were to unravel this cloth, it would stretch all the way from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. There is 10 million feet of fiber in every single Enviro cloth. That is how fine that fiber is. Pretty crazy, right? Now, that is a super fine fiber that is woven a very distinctive way. So your disinfecting wipes, paper towels, kitchen cloths, they're all woven in the shape of a circle. That's just how sewing happens. It's easy to do in a circle. Have you ever tried to pick up something with a circle? It does not work. Like, you can hit it, you can smash it, you can smear it all over the place, but you cannot grab it. Norwex microfiber is woven in the shape of a star, so it literally has fingers. So as you move these cloths across your surface, you have all these little fingers that are grabbing and holding on to stuff, whether you can see it or feel it or not, holding on to it, and they don't want to let it go till you take it over to your sink, run it under some hot water, and wash it away. So you've got these star-shaped fibers that are going to grab everything, that are super, super fine, and there's a secret ingredient in these Norwex cloths. It's called backlock. It's otherwise known as micro silver. How many of you guys are familiar with micro silver? If you ever had a baby and they put that goop on their eyes, that's micro silver. Burn victims, they put it on their skin. They use silver cloths if you have like bed sores. People take silver tablets. They have silver sprays. It's all over the place. It is a well-known, long time used antibacterial, antimicrobial agent. It is infused, embedded, however you want to look at it, in every fiber of this cloth. In all 10 million feet of fiber, it is embedded with microsilver. You can't wash it off. It's not going to go away. And what that microsilver does for your cloth is you use your cloth during the day, you're going to rinse it out good, wring it, you're going to hang it to dry. As this cloth dries, that microsilver goes to work literally purifying this cloth. It's like killing all of that bacteria and nastiness that you picked up, anything that's left over in the cloth, it kills it, right? It's like birth control for bacteria, right? No bacteria is going to breed in this cloth because of that microsilver as it dries. So then you can take your cloth, you can give it a whiff, and you can keep cleaning over and over and over with the same cloth. So I got a family of 7. I used to have to do a load of bath towels every single day. That's a lot of laundry. On top of all the clothes to do bath towels every day. And usually a load of from my kitchen every day because we would go through so many cloths because you would wipe the table down after breakfast. By lunchtime it would stink, so they'd throw a cloth down, they'd get a new one. They'd wipe the counter, they'd have to throw that one down, get a new one. And like the laundry was never ending, right? Well, now we have Norwex bath towels, and we will go 1 or 2 weeks between washes with the bath towels, and they never smell. All of our cloths that we use in our kitchen and hand towels, we will go at least a week between washes, and they don't smell because that backlock actually purifies this cloth. So it's really cool. So I've told you how cool these cloths are. I want to show you how cool these cloths are. So I have got here one of our amazing rice husk cutting boards. These are so cool. They're naturally antimicrobial, antibacterial. They're super, super hard to cut into, so you're not going to get those cut lines, so they just look nice. And they have this silicone band, right? So they don't move. You don't cut off your fingers. I have had that happen with cut off my finger when I was cutting potatoes and my cutting board slipped. So now I can cut potatoes again. I was banned, but now I can because now I have a cutting board that won't move. So I have got these are protein test swabs. I get these from an inspection agency. This is what health inspectors use when they go in and test restaurants for cleanliness, okay? So they are testing down to the protein level. Now, Norwex is proven to remove 99% of bacteria with only water. So I want to show you my little chart here. This is the size of a bacteria. 99% absolutely going to remove that. This is the size of a protein. Can you see that? See that teeny tiny little dot compared to the bacteria? That's what we're going to test this cloth against, okay? So I want to show you how these work. Show you our cutting board is clean. Sorry if you see my fly buzzing around. It's my new pet. It's like the size of a horsefly, and it's really loud and buzzy. So he keeps flying right past my ears, making me crazy. All right. break this, show you how this works. All right, green is clean. That's what we want to see. Now, I have this yummy piece of raw chicken. And it's really not that yummy. I have the coolest job in the whole wide world. I get to help people learn ways to make their homes safer and make a difference in their lives. And I got to play with raw chicken too. I love that. What's upside down, my dear? This is upside down? Right. So I want to show you. So this is green. This is what happens in the presence of proteins. Hey, Angela. Hi, Becky. All right. In the presence of proteins, you can see that this is going to turn purple. All right. We don't want purple. Purple is bad. Now, I have got my EnviroCloth. It's just wet with water. Nothing on it. And I just wiped my yucky chicken fingers on it too. If I was cleaning my counter, you know, I maybe wipe it 2 or 3 times and I'm good. New test swab. Test it all over. Really good. Check that out. It's green. Isn't that awesome? We just cleaned up that nasty chicken juices. I was like, chicken blood, gross stuff. Oh, my chart was upside down. I'm sorry. I was holding it. Sorry. Yeah, I guess it probably was upside down for you guys. Now, what if I took my cloth and I cleaned up raw chicken juices and then I just kept cleaning? Am I going to be just smearing that all over the place? Because, you know, we don't want to be doing that, right? So let's test this on the cloth here. You can see it's like the cloth is trying to grab my tester. Because all those little fibers want to hold on to it. And you can see that that is still green. Now, I know somebody's going to say that's a trick swab, Jen. It won't even turn purple. We're going to test it on the chicken. We're going to see. Oh, goodness. Yeah. It totally turns purple when I touch the chicken. My chicken turned purple. Look at that. Oh, gross. 2 purple swabs. But it didn't come from my cloth. It came from the chicken. I'm actually so confident that this is clean. I'm just going to wipe off that protein swab, but I'm willing to do this. And take a big old lick. Can you see my tongue mark out of there? It's kind of hard to get the reflection. There it is, right there. I just had raw chicken on it 20 seconds ago, guys. And I cleaned it with just water and a cloth. I have been doing this since June of 2020, and I haven't gotten sick yet. I think that's pretty cool. I love that they actually do what they say they're going to do. Now, this cloth is really big. So if you clean something nasty and you're like, oh, I don't want to get that everywhere, you have 8 different cleaning sides that are the size of your hand that you can just keep folding this cloth and keep on cleaning. So this cloth is going to be able to get rid of all of those things that are hiding under your sink, all of those spray cleaners that you use, all of the things that are hiding in your bathroom, all the things you don't want your kids to touch. And you're going to be able to replace it with this cloth and water. And you don't have to wash this off over and over again. So you use disinfecting wipes, right? And they're supposed to, depending on the brand, they're supposed to stay wet for up to 10 minutes to actually disinfect a surface. If you read the directions on the back of them, it says anywhere from 4 to 10 minutes that you have to keep that surface wet. And then it says to wash it off with water because it's harmful to humans and domesticated animals, and it's not supposed to come in contact with food. Okay, you don't have to worry about that with this. Get it wet, clean your surface, remove 99% of bacteria, and it's done. How much time is that going to save you? So much time. Oh my goodness. So this little bad boy right here has got a best friend. The best friend to the EnviroCloth is the window cloth. They come in all kind of little fun prints and flavors. But I want to show you this because this is like Bert and Ernie, peanut butter and jelly, wax on, wax off. Use this one wet, use this one dry to give you a beautiful streak-free shine. So I have got a mirror here, small little friend mirror, and I've got some butter. Yeah, nice, greasy, hot, melty butter. So I want you to think of your glass doors, the doggy nose prints, the kiddo's hand prints, the inside windows of your car, where they have slimed it with I don't know what. And instead of having to grab that glass cleaner that's going to make your whole house smell, because that stuff reeks, man. And if you let your kids clean the glass doors, an entire roll of paper towels, you grab your EnviroCloth, you get it wet. It is going to grab all the grease, all the grime, all the dirt, clean it off super easy. And then you take your window cloth and you use this one dry and you wipe the surface. And this is going to give you a beautiful streak-free shine without any paper towel lint, no little fuzzies left over, no streaks, no nothing. Check that out. Perfectly clean glass. And you can use this on your mirrors, your windows, your chrome, your stainless steel, all the things that you want to have beautiful and shiny. You can use it. I dry my countertops. We have granite countertops. I will wipe my countertops with my EnviroCloth, and I will dry them with my window cloth, because then they just sparkle. And I like sparkly. It's actually really fun to clean with these products. When I got my first Norwex after I had a party, and I got my party rewards, and of course, you know, had an EnviroCloth and window cloth, and I just started cleaning everything. I think I stayed up till like 2 a.m. cleaning. It was so much fun. It was so fun. Like everything was just sparkly and shiny. And my husband woke up the next morning and he's like, wow, somebody was a cleaning freak last night. I'm like, oh, I know, isn't it great? I was so excited. Um, and even my husband will grab the mop and mop the floor because he wants it to be shiny and pretty. And my kids will grab the dusting mitt and they will dust. Like, it's fun. It's fun to clean with Norwex. It takes so little time, and it just, the reward, there is a reward. More than just like the floor's cleaned up. It like sparkles and shines. It's like fantastic. All right, so the next thing that comes, yeah, it really works great on your granite countertops, because sometimes they get, the granite will get water spots on it. And so if you just wipe it with your window cloth, it takes away those water spots. So it just makes it look fantastic. My sister-in-law has black granite countertops, and so they show everything. I showed her that trick, and never been a problem since. She's like, oh, I love it. Life is good. How many of you guys like to dust? Is there anybody who likes to dust out there in the world? Maybe somebody. If you do, please come dust my house, because I don't like to dust. But we have, you know, we got ceiling fans, and, you know, I turn those around every 6 months, and they're pretty darn dusty when I turn those suckers around. I might have the tools, but it doesn't mean I like to do it. Actually, my kids will dust now, because we have these cool, fun dusting mitts that are little gloves. You can run around the house, and you can grab all the knickknacks, and you can do the blinds, and you can chase each other through the house and dust at the same time. So it's pretty great. These have got that same star-shaped weave. It's that amazing microfiber that's going to remove 99% of bacteria with just not even water. This will do it dry. Instead of spraying down that spray and then watching your dust float back into the air, or maybe flop right off the piano onto the floor, right? Totally happens. When I was a kid, dusting was my job, and it was the worst, because I would dust when I got home from school. By the time my mom got home from work a couple hours later, the dust was back. And she's like, you didn't do your job. But I'm like, I did my job. I do my job every day. I dust every single day, and you can never tell, because the dust just kept coming back, because it wasn't actually being removed, right? It was just going back into the air or getting on the floor, and then as soon as you'd walk, it poof it back into the air. Norwex actually physically removes the dust. So you actually statically charge your dusty mitt. So you rub it against itself, rub it on your pant leg, whatever, and then, like, I'm just not even going to rub that. Look, I just touch it, and it grabs the dust, okay? So, like, if you got fake plants in your house, you can, like, dab it on the fake plants. The dust literally jumps into this thing. So when I dust my ceiling fan blades and they're this dusty, I will take my rubber brush and I can knock the dust out. I can take this outside. I usually like to take it outside. I'll beat it on the side of my house. I'll rub it with my rubber brush. When you do it with the rubber brush, it's going to statically charge it again. Like, take it back in, and I can just keep on dusting. I don't have to wash this every single time I dust something. I love to get this guy wet, clean my window screens. So after I've cleaned my windows with my window cloth and my EnviroCloth and got them all beautiful, I will take the dusting mitt wet and wipe the window screen. And it will almost clean both sides of the window screen at the same time. So then I will have beautifully clean windows and screens, which makes a huge difference. Because if you don't clean your screens, the windows still don't look clean. This is also great for sand. If you go to the beach, you can use the dusting mitt. It'll take the sand right off of you, and the dust or the sand will shake out of this really easily. So it's fantastic to keep in your car, keep the kids clean and stuff. We got another cool dusting tool I got to show you. This is an Enviro wand. Check that out. Long Chanel fiber, so these will hold a lot of dust. You do the same thing. You statically charge it. It's got the same dusting mitt side on this side. This one bends and flexes, so you can, like, literally do your ceiling fan blades. Like, you can get the whole blade in one swipe. You can hook this to your mop handle, so you can get a super high extension reach. You can do your cabinets. You can get up where the cobwebs are hiding. You really love to clean. I actually really don't love to clean. I really love my cleaning tools that I have, and I do clean other people's houses, and I like my house to be clean, but cleaning is not my favorite thing. When I have to clean, I want it to be fast, and I want it to be easy. And that is one of the things that I love most about Norwex. I think that's why people think I love to clean, is because I love how much easier my life has been because I have these products. Because now it's not a big deal to clean my ceiling fans. I can hook this to my mop handle. I can spend a minute and I have my whole ceiling fan clean. Instead of having to grab a chair and hold a fan and wipe it, get the pillowcase and all the things. You know, it used to take like 20 minutes to clean a ceiling fan, and now I can knock them all out in like 15 minutes, and I've cleaned all 8 ceiling fans in my house. Like, it just makes it faster and better, and it looks better too. And that's the coolest thing. Like, when you wash your mirrors in your bathroom and they have no streaks on them and they just shine, like, it just makes you feel good. It does. It just makes you feel good. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, the little Enviro one. It's got a baby brother now. Look at, isn't it cute? This is like the mini guy. This one I love to keep handy at my computer desk. It's easy to get behind the monitors and underneath stuff. So there's a mini one too. It also doubles as a microphone. And this one will double as a lightsaber. When you have all boys in your house, you will understand. That they will be lightsabers and they will be microphones. Let's see. What comes next? Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot another great friend to the EnviroCloth, okay? So we've got our EnviroCloth. It's getting rid of all of those spray cleaners and stuff, but sometimes we need some extra scrubby power, right? Let me introduce you to the cleaning paste. This is every parent's best friend. And has probably saved multiple children's lives. Because, so it's called a paste, but it is a dry chalk, right? It's dry as a bone. You use it with your EnviroCloth. So let me show you. How many of you guys have ever had, oh yeah, the mini's great for the car too. And you know what? It can get down in between your windshield and the dashboard, right? Where your fingers can't get, you can get your mini Enviro wand, can get down in there and get all that stuff cleaned out, which is great. And it will kind of like clean your window too. Have you ever come in and your kids have given you artwork? Like, I love you, Mom. My Sharpie, my crayon, my highlighter, my little heart. I got crayon on my highlight. My Sharpie's not like loving me right now. Maybe they got a pen or a pencil. I think I can get my pen to draw in here. Oh, there we go, pen. And you kind of want to kill them, right? You're like, I love you. Why did you draw on my walls? And you can't like repaint over this stuff. It comes back through, especially crayon. Never fear. You don't have to grab one of those magic things that disintegrates when you're using it, and then you have to vacuum it all up and you're like wondering where all the rest of it went. You just grab your EnviroCloth, you get it wet, you rub it on the cleaning paste. So that's how you use this. It stays dry, that way it doesn't build up bacteria or anything in it. So you just rub it on here. This is going to replace all of your abrasive cleaners. It's a mildly abrasive cleaner. And this is going to last like the average family 2 to 3 years. Like, it lasts forever. Now watch how easy that this takes off. Check that out. That was Sharpie, that was crayon, that was pen, highlighter. This is going to take it right off. It's like nothing. I should have showed you without it on there. Because the EnviroCloth will do a pretty good job on its own, but there are some things that even the EnviroCloth can't get off on its own. Sharpie happens to be one of them. Like, you can scrub it really hard, but it won't necessarily take it all off by itself. But you put the cleaning paste on there, and it's like this effortless job. The kids can clean up after they've drawn on the walls. You can be like, here you go, children. Clean the walls. Mine have done that multiple times. But look at that. Super clean. So I like to use my cleaning paste. I use this for like the baseboards. I have a dog and she loves to lean against the wall, and anywhere that she leans against the wall, you can kind of see like kind of greasy marks, you know, like the oils from her skin, right? It gets on my wall, it turns it black. It's just gross. And I will just take my EnviroCloth and cleaning paste in everywhere that she has her own parking spots in the house. All of her parking spots. We have these bright white baseboards, and this will clean it up, and you'll never know that she leaves her marks there. I also like to use this in my oven. I use it to scrub my oven. I use this lovely, amazing sponge. This is called a Sperry sponge. This is a scratch-free sponge, and it's made with, you'll never guess, silver. Yeah, it's totally made with silver. And you can get this wet, and then it's a scratch-free sponge, but it's got a lot of scrubbing power. The average sponge can have 45 billion bacteria in just one use. After just one use, 45 billion bacteria can really be living in your sponge. You really don't want to be using sponges to do dishes. Oh, just scary. This sponge is not going to harbor bacteria. Use it, rinse it out good, let it dry. As it dries, that silver purifies the sponge so there's no bacteria living in it. But you can get this guy wet, rub it on your cleaning paste. You can tackle those glass top stoves, the burnt on stuff. You can get inside your oven, use it on my barbecue, like tackle all the kinds of things. The outdoor furniture that gets so dirty and dusty, right? Easy. Easy to handle and easy to clean with these two. Um, so this is like a power combo set right here. All right, let's see. What's our next thing? Oh, you know what we need to talk about? We need to talk about laundry. Yes, it does. The magic pixie dust. It is magic pixie dust. It so is. We got to talk a little bit about laundry. Do you guys know? I'm throwing this out there for you. Does anybody know what is the one thing you bring into your home that has the highest concentration of known harmful chemicals? Anybody know? Want to take a guess? It's crazy. You're not going to believe it. I know. You're not going to believe it. Everybody's going to say toilet bowl cleaner. It is not toilet bowl cleaner. It is actually dryer sheets. Dryer sheets have the highest concentration of known harmful chemicals. And when they get heated, they melt and infuse into your clothes. So then you're wearing it all the time, but they also dissipate into the air. And so then you're breathing them in. And some of those ingredients, like ammonium compounds, that can cause asthma. If you have somebody in your home that suffers from asthma, using dryer sheets can aggravate that and make it worse. Acetone causes dizziness, causes headaches. How many times have you walked past the laundry aisle and you will get an instant headache from the acetone in all of those sealed containers, right? Fragrance can hide any of 400 different chemicals, so you really don't know what is coming in the word fragrance. Amazing chemical cocktails that can cause all kinds of things, from dermatitis and eczema. Yeah, just bad things come from the word fragrance. VOCs, that's what makes the smell in the air. That can cause respiratory illnesses, cancer, again, aggravates asthma. And there's fentanyl alcohol in those things. You know that that's formaldehyde, right? They use that to embalm people's bodies. You don't want to be wearing that on your body. So dryer sheets are bad. We don't want to be using dryer sheets. I love wool balls. Okay, so Norwex has 100% New Zealand wool. So they're solid wool all the way through. They don't have a cardboard core. They're going to last for years and years and years and years and years. So mine are 5 years old now. You can't really even tell. They start to build up little fuzzies and stuff, but that's okay. It actually makes them work better. You just throw them in the washing machine every once in a while, let them get washed, and then throw them back in the dryer. Easy peasy. You can put essential oils on these so you can still have that scent on your laundry if you like. But they actually make your laundry dry faster because they keep the clothes separated, allowing the air to work better, so that it actually saves you money and time on your drying. But getting rid of those dryer sheets, guys, huge, huge, huge benefit to your families. Yeah, dryer balls are awesome. Okay, let's talk about laundry detergent, because we've got these really cool cloths, right? And they've got microsilver in them. We don't want to coat that microsilver. We want these cloths to do their job, and we want them to continue to purify themselves, right? So we don't want that silver to be coated. We want to take care of them. So yes, there is some dogs that like those dryer balls. I have seen more than one get eaten, and it makes me so sad. My dog is really old, and our laundry room is upstairs, and so she doesn't make it up the stairs. And she has always been super good about, like, these are my toys and these are my humans' toys. And I don't think she's ever grabbed one of my dryer balls once. And we have those like pretend snowball things, and we throw those all the time, and sometimes they roll downstairs and she doesn't even play with those. Like, she's so good. I got really blessed with my dog. I could never replace her, and I'm just really sad because she's just not doing very well. She's getting really old. She's like 91 in dog years right now. And when I ask her to come up the stairs to have a bath, she looks at me like I asked her to die. Like, she's like, no, Mom, I'm not climbing up 2 flights of stairs. I don't love you that much. She's like, I don't need a bath. So, but the laundry detergent, guys, there is no dyes, sulfates, phthalates, optical brighteners, whiteners, bleaches, anything bad, okay? These are every single kind of our laundry detergent is septic safe. So if you have a septic system, they're all safe to use. They all completely dissolve. Lost my word there. They all completely dissolve in water. They are safe for the environment. The laundry strips were actually voted Good Housekeeping's best laundry detergent for travel. Like, check that bad boy out. Sorry, when I ripped it, I didn't rip it very well. But that's what a strip looks like. For my water, I have an HE machine in soft water, and I use a half a strip. So that's all I use. I actually pre-rip these up and have them sitting on top of my washing machine, and my boys will grab a square, they throw it in, they do their load of laundry, and we're good to go. I don't have to worry about them spilling or losing my laundry detergent. They just grab a square. These ones do have a fresh blossom scent that is just brought on by essential oils. Smells really nice. If you like a scent, these ones are great. They are fantastic for travel. My kids took them to Africa, and that's what they used to clean all of their clothes. All of their clothes were able to get clean. They even shared with some of the kids. They were staying in an orphanage. They shared them with the kids and even got the kids' clothes cleaner, which was really kind of cool. They were like, oh, look, you got that stain out of my clothes that I've never been able to get out. Work really, really great. And this is biodegradable too, so there's like absolutely no waste with this one. Sorry, that's the kids really better have gone to bed by now alarm, which obviously they're not going to bed. The liquid laundry detergent, if you're a liquid user, I like this one. This is the measurement, right? So for me, with my HE machine in soft water, I use 1 squirt. I get 230 loads of laundry out of this one container. Look at that, that's small. 230 loads, totally. Most I've ever heard people use is actually 2 squirts. So this lasts a really long time, and you can get this in a lavender scent too. This is the one I use most of the time. Gives me the best bang for the buck. I use a teaspoon when I do my laundry, and again, all boys, and they're not gentle on their clothing. They play rugby, they play football, they swim, their clothes smell. They're teenage children. But 1 teaspoon gets all of the laundry clean. It makes it so easy. And I like that I can use this for a lot of other things. I like to make magic spray with it. So I put 1 teaspoon in a 16-ounce spray bottle, and I can use that as an all-purpose cleaner. I use that a lot in my car because, like, I don't know what they do, but they get like marks on my ceiling of my car. Don't know how that happens. But the magic spray, I spray it down and then do this. So there's not a fabric softener in here, Angela. The best thing that you can use for fabric softener actually is a 1/4 cup of vinegar. So if you can use this detergent and you put a 1/4 cup of vinegar, even 1/8 of a cup, in your fabric softener spot. Vinegar helps to keep your machine clean, and this helps keep your machine clean too. But vinegar helps to keep your machine clean, and it helps to rid your laundry of odors. Your clothes do not smell like vinegar afterwards, but it actually naturally softens them as well. So that is like the best natural fabric softener that you can get. And it works great with any of the Norwex laundry detergent. There's no reactions or anything to it. That's what I do in mine all the time. I just throw in a little bit of vinegar in the fabric softener spot. So, and then you don't need fabric softener, and the dryer sheets you don't need either because you've softened your fabrics. And you will notice when you quit using dryer sheets and fabric softeners that all of your clothes, your towels, everything is more absorbent because those fabric softeners and the dryer sheets, they coat. They put a coating on your clothing, and it causes it to not to be as absorbent. So what kind of vinegar? Just regular vinegar. Just like the plain old big old gallon. I'd buy the big old gallon thing at Walmart. It's like 4% or I don't know, something. It's just like distilled vinegar. Distilled white vinegar. I don't buy the cleaning vinegar. That's the same stuff. They just put it in a little bottle and charge you 4 times the amount. I just buy the big gallon size. Yeah, white. Yeah, just white vinegar. Oh, apple cider vinegar. That would probably put stuff in your wash because it has like floaties in it. So yeah, I just use the distilled white vinegar. It's great. Works fantastic. Yeah, it really does make a difference. And because there's no chemicals that are coating on your towels, it does. It makes your towels feel softer and they work a lot better. They're much more absorbent, so you can actually like get dry. You're not like, why do I keep rubbing myself with this towel and it's not getting me dry? That will go away. So yeah, that's really cool. All right, did you guys get to see? Well, I'm glad that you got to learn something new. Yay, that makes me happy. Okay. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I get off on a tangent, but it's good. You guys got questions. I want to answer your questions. Talking laundry. Okay, this is a little tip for you too on laundry. So these guys are countercloths. This will pick up a 1/4 cup to 1/3 of a cup spill without a problem. Okay, these are designed to replace your paper towels. It would take 6 to 8 paper towels to clean up that same spill, and you're gonna have to throw those paper towels away. This guy you can wring out, hang it on its little house to dry with its friends, and keep using it over and over and over again. But when you put this in the laundry, it will pick up a lot of water. If you put one of these in the laundry, you've like absorbed like 3 cups of water already here. If you throw one of these in there, you're like almost 5 cups of water that you're picking up, and your washing machine is going, there's nothing in there. We're only going to put in 1.5 cups of water. These are all going to come out and smell. They didn't smell when they went in, but they smelled when they come out. That is because they have absorbed every dirtiness that was in your washing machine, and they've grabbed on a hold of it. So when you wash your Norwex cloths, get them wet first. Just give them a rinse and then throw them in the washing machine. It will keep them from absorbing the nasty water, and so that they can actually get clean. When I do my Norwex laundry, I actually wash it on hot because that forces the fibers to open as well and release the dirt. Remember, those fibers are super, 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 super fine. 1/200th of a human hair. They're packed in here really tight, and they like to hold on to stuff. So I wash mine weekly. And when I wash my cloths weekly, these cloths are tested for 500 washes. That's almost 10 years of life out of every single cloth. That's going to save you a lot of money. All right. If you think the average family buys $200 worth of paper towels a year, I know families who buy a lot more than that. Over 10 years, how much money is that? That is a lot of savings to be able to be like, I bought my counter cloths. I don't have to buy paper towels again. We haven't bought paper towels in like 5 years. We just don't use them for anything. We have like a couple for the crazy jobs, like if there's an oil spill or something, because I don't want to put that down my sink, right? So I'll clean up with that when my husband's working on cars with the kids. But other than that, counter cloths do it all for us. Don't put them in the microwave though. Microsilver in your cloth. Don't put them in the microwave. So when you do your laundry, just get them wet first, and it will make a big difference to you. How many of you guys saw my mop demo? Did you guys get the chance to watch that when I let you in the group? My camera actually doesn't show my floor, so I can't really show off the mop. So if you haven't seen this mop in action, go back and watch that demo for me because it's pretty freaking amazing. So check out how big this mop is. It's really huge. It's actually twice the size of any mop that you're going to be able to buy. So it's going to clean your floor in half the time. This pad is just like an Enviro cloth, but for your floor. So it's a little fuzzier. It is going to remove 99% of bacteria from your floor with just water. You don't need to use any sprays. You don't have to buy all the things that are going to coat your floor. And did you know that when you're just using water, you're not going to get footprints and you're not going to get streaks because it is actually those chemicals coming back off the floor that causes the footprints and the streaks. So when you walk on the floor in your bare feet and you can see all your footprints, it's because all of those chemicals that were on the floor are now adhering to your skin. It takes 26 seconds for a chemical to touch anywhere on your skin to be found in every single organ in your body. So when you think of your laundry detergent and dryer sheets, chemicals on your floor, our bodies are circulating chemicals all day long. So the more that we can get rid of, the better and healthier we are going to be. So I love, 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 love this mop. There's actually 3 ways to get this mop. 1, you can buy it. It's worth every single penny. I promise. Never had anybody complain about it. 2, you can host a party and you can get it free or discounted. When you host a party, it's so much fun. I do all the hard work. And guess what? You invite your friends, they learn cool stuff, and you get money. You get money to spend on anything that you want. So you can get that mop. You don't have to pay for it. Or if you're like, I need to have all the things. I've got a million people that I could tell about this because it would make such a difference in their lives. Let me know. Because being a part of Norwex is absolutely amazing. It has changed my family's life. It has changed my life. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have been since my kids were just little. And, I fell into the rut of getting everybody where they needed to be, cleaning the house, making the food, thankless jobs. And I just really almost kind of got really depressed, right? It was just hard. I never felt like I had an outlet. I didn't feel like I had friends. And when I joined Norwex, I got just loved by this whole community of people that just want to make the world a better place. And it is so much fun. And I absolutely love it. And it has just changed my soul to be able to be a part of this. So if that's something that you're looking for, or you just really need to have a discount, I get a 35% discount, guys. It's awesome. Let me know. I can share some information with you and see if it's right for you, because being part of Norwex is amazing. If you want to host a party, okay, earn that free spending money for you. Both of our hostesses need somebody to book a party so that they can amp their rewards up. It will double or triple the amount of rewards that they get when they get a booking. I have prizes. I love to spoil my hostesses. So you say, I want to do a party, Jen, or do the keyword sparkle. That's the keyword. You get to pick a mystery bag, and I will send you a prize with your hostess packet, okay? So I totally love to spoil my hostesses, and I promise I make it really fun and easy to just do all this, because literally you invite your friends and I do all the other work. So if you are wanting to do that, please let me know. You can just comment sparkle or message me, say I want to do a party. Any other questions, you guys? I did not tell you guys about the amazing skincare, even after I rubbed Sharpie off my face. But it is amazing. If you need some skincare, I highly recommend this, because seriously, it feels like you've gone to the spa every day. And even in here, I'm like sweating. So it's 108 here today. And my office is above the garage. And my husband did put in an air conditioning vent for me, but it doesn't really work very well. It's really small, and I'm way off the beaten path because I'm above the garage. So it's like 104 in my office. So I'm like pouring sweat. I got a little fan blowing on me, but it's just blowing 104-degree air. So, all right, Becky, I will send you some information on hosting. I'll shoot you a message and we can talk about it. It's really, really lots of fun. But if you're interested in the skincare, guys, I'll get ready in the morning tomorrow, and I will go live and share getting ready so I can show you the skincare and tell you about that if you want to hear about that tomorrow morning. Any other questions, please let me know. I am here to help you. I have got Mary and Mary's links posted above on this demo. And I am actually going to do a drawing. I didn't get your guys' names in my bucket, but I'm going to go over to my other computer, and I've got a wheel of names, and I will show anybody who filled out the RSVP form for me. I am going to do that drawing, and I will give away a prize tonight. So as soon as we get off, I will jump on and do that. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help you. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned some new things, and I just hope you all have a wonderful night. All right. And again, I'm here for you if you need me for anything. Okay. Have a great night, you guys.